welcome. How to change Toyota Corolla thermostat. And firstly we need to deassemble this Corolla's front area grille and these mask parts, and after that we can go to look this thermostat. And thermostat, it is located in here, and its place is just there in this front area over in here, and we start to disassemble these parts. Next we are planning to take this alternator away, and first we have to take this dry belt or serpentine belt away, and there is one specific bolt picture, and it's just that bolt in here, and first you loosen that bolt, and I need to loosen this bolt about 5 rotation turns, and then next step, an idea is that you take 19mm socket and you set up that socket in this next bolt, what is just a little bit upper in that previous bolt. That bolt was in here, and now you set up this bolt in that bolt in this way. When I pull that, then this belt loosens, and I can take this belt away in this behind of this alternator wheel. And when I move that, you have to pull quite hard. This is not, and then this loosens, and you can. It's quite soon open. Little bit behind, just there. And there is interesting that this bolt is 14mm. Okay, and here is 14mm, and this bolt could be very thick, and use your power and be carefully that you can open it, because it's normally very. Okay, and now I have loosened those alternator bolts, and here was this final bolt, and then I can little bit move this alternator in different position in there, and just behind of this alternator there is this thermostat cover is there. We can see there is this thermostat, and then we open those thermostat bolts, and let's go to look thermostat. Okay, and we need 10mm socket that we open those bolts, and there is one bolt left. Okay, and now there is this final bolt, and it's in here, This is this final 10mm bolt, and then I can take this cover out, and there is thermostat, and here is thermostat, and then I take that in it's very thick then in there, and you need a little bit screwdriver or knife, and in that kind of knife you can little bit twist in this, insert my knife in there and a little bit, and there is extra cooling fluid going out. And here is this thermostat, and there is if you have any temperature problems, that your car is too cold or too hot, you can change this thermostat. This thermostat opens in 82 Celsius, and there is possibility to change thermostat, and if you have any problems in your temperature, please change new thermostat. And in same way there are those sealings in here, and please insert this in same way back, and there was you should remember that this area where I use my knife, this is the upper area, and then this thermostat, there is actually some small ventile, backup ventile in here, and I think that this should be in up, that there is no any leak. Okay, and then we set up new thermostat. And okay, and next, when you are changing and replacing this thermostator, you need to change in same time, and you have this thermostat check that everything is okay. You need to always change also this sealing and this gasket, and this is old one and here is the new one, and I recommend that you purchase those original Toyota parts, and if you manage to do that in some other way, it's also good, but I recommend that when you use this new gasket, there is this special hole, then you don't have so much leaking and leaks in your your cooling system, and you insert this new gasket in here back, and there is idea that when there is this steel part, it goes to this hole, and now there is new seal, and we can install this thermostat back, and then there is small hint that there is small ventile, and this ventile must be in up, that when motor is in here, this there is this motor bottom area, and this is the cylinder head and spark plug area. This small part must be in up. Okay, and then we go to install this thermostat back, and this was really this old gasket, and it was really damaged. There are some those errors. There is even hole in there, and this is the maybe the leaking reason. Okay, and next, when you are installing this new thermostat and this new gasket back to this thermostat hole in here, you need to also clean these areas using knife, but there is no any old those rusty corrosion parts in here, and all those areas you goes in that way firstly, and you take those corrosion away. And also when there is this thermostat cap, you do that same in here, that you clean these shapes in here, that there is no any corrosion in here. And let's do that. And there is no any corrosion in here. You clean these areas, and also in here you check that there is no any corrosion in here. And when there is something, clean these carefully, and then clean this area using cotton material. Okay, and now I have here cotton material, and I clean those dirty things out in here. And then when these are clean, I insert this new thermostat in back, and remember this ventile in that way, and then only this cover back, and then remember to tighten those bolts using moment tool, because these bolts can go broken very easily if you use really long tools and really much power. And then you need small tool, and I will show that what is the power. Okay, and then when you tighten these thermostat cover bolts, tighten a little bit this upper and then the lower bolt. And these bolts are not very thick, because those core bolts can go broken, and that's the reason when you use small tool like that tighten only very carefully, and then you need this final tightening, this momentum tool. What looks like that one. This is moment tool, and there is this scale, and you need to insert only 10 Newton meters, and it means something like amount is less than 20 lpf. And let's check that if we set up 10 in here, and then we tighten these bolts. What happened? Okay, there is this bolt, and then I use this moment tool, and 10 millimeter, and I tighten first this lower part, and when this moment tool clicks, okay, now there is this 10, and then this upper part, and this is not very much force. Okay, and now it has been tightened, and next we need to fill up our radiation system. and we need to insert their coolant, this antifreeze liquid, in here, and it goes something like, my estimate is 1 gallon or maybe 2 gallons this coolant. Okay, let's fill this system. Okay, I fill it. Okay, and next step is that you add in here that 100% coolant, what name is antifreeze concentrate, and like this coolant liquid is very suitable. And please remember that these are harmful, but I recommend that you use only this 100% coolant and you add this radiator. Okay, next you need to, of course, check that what is this thermostat sealing situation, and there looks like good and there is no any leaks. And if you notice then that there are some leaks, then you need only open these bolts and tighten these bolts again. And please remember that don't use too much force, and use this moment tool, 10 Newton meter and something like 10 to 20 lpf force, and then those bolts are okay. Okay. Thank you.